So sorry about that. I had it set, but I had it unlisted, and so I screwed that up totally. So I hope you guys will get a notification, and I will see you online. So I'm just getting the live set up because I had to change it, like I said. Okay, so that's better. There, that's better. Okay, welcome to the live chat. There we go. Oops. Okay, so we'll wait for everybody to show up. I do apologize. I didn't realize till I went to try to pull up the stream on my channel, and it wouldn't work, and I couldn't find it, so I couldn't figure out why. So we got it now. So here it is. Hopefully everybody shows up. Me versus everybody. Hey Donna, using my son's account. Don't mind the name. Ha ha ha. Who is this? Oh, Christina. Okay. I don't mind the name at all. That's hilarious. Okay. So let me pop up the chat. So sorry about that, Christina. I told you 5 o'clock, and I was struggling because I didn't know what was wrong, and I listed it privately instead of public. So I forgot to change that. So yes, I do apologize for that. Let me just get the donation link for anybody else that wants it. Just gonna grab that donation link. Where is it? Is this it? No, this right here. Copy. There we go. Paste it here. All right, and then you can post your questions, okay, my dear? Okay, so the donation link is pinned. Everything is ready to go. And Christina, I am ready for you. Okay, so let's just see. It's too close or something. I just feel like the picture is not enough. Okay, so we've got too much. It's in the wrong spot. Let me just play with it for a second so you'll be able to see cards. There, that's better. Some people are really good at this, and I'm just not getting it all set up, right? But you'll get a good reading. Okay, so 1, they haven't announced anyone for the job I didn't get. Wondering what comes up, why they haven't announced it. Maybe they postponed it a bit. Let's have a look, see, okay? So we have the 3 of Water. This is a beautiful deck, by the way. I have not used it in a long time, and it's called Animal Guides Tarot, okay? So we have, I'm going to push that. We have the 3 of Water, Justice, Ace of Air. There may be a postponement here for them for whatever reason. Again, not sure why. So yeah, this is not working for me at all. So I don't know what's wrong. Just doesn't seem to be good. Okay. So I do think that there's something else in the works. I don't know what's going on with them and why they haven't filled that job yet. I think they will, but there is definitely some kind of delay, okay? So whatever this is, I'm not exactly sure, but there's definitely a delay here. I wouldn't be concerned, you know, yeah, I wouldn't be too concerned about it, but yeah. So I don't know. I don't know why. Sometimes it's very, very strange, but it looks like you need to move forward with whatever it is that you were thinking you needed, okay? So I feel you doing very, very well, that I see you going places, that I see you making a difference. There's things happening or going to be happening for you very, very soon, okay, my dear? So just things changing and happening for you in a big way. Trust your skills, trust your knowledge. It is going to make all the difference in the world. And I do believe that there is something coming up for you sooner than later, okay? I still don't like whatever this is doing, so bear with me while I get this straightened out, okay? So it's not giving me as much of a picture as I want. Okay, let's try that. So your second question, do you think I'll leave the company I work for now for something else? There's something else coming up for you for sure, okay? You're just too smart. I don't think you're happy with the way that you're being treated or acknowledged, and I think that is going to cause some conflict for you, okay? So we have the 5 of water, 8 of water, the 5 of fire, the lovers. You need to do something that you absolutely love, and you're going to. This is happening. I'm going to say there's going to be a change, so I'm going to say yes, you will be leaving this company. I'm going to say it is what? It is August, so the middle of August. By the end of October, there's going to be an opportunity and you're changing. So it's like you're jumping ship and there's going to be some really big changes, okay? Hi, Coco. Hi, Shirley. Hi, Psych Girl. So yeah, big changes. Yeah, that's a little bit better, right? Still seems close and it's way high. Okay. All right. Dr. Snuggles. Hello, Dr. Snuggles. Wonderful. Any other info coming up for that new job or anything happy? Absolutely. Let me have a look for you, okay? I can almost, you know, like I just feel that you're only getting started. You know what I mean? This is not your last job, and the next job won't be your last job either. You're going to continue to grow, okay? So let me just have a look. So we have strength, the Queen of Water, the 10 of Water. Lots of emotion around work with you. So whatever this is, you're going to love it. So I feel like this is going to be an important part. You're going to be able to sink yourself into it, okay? Whatever this new opportunity is, believe that this is what you're supposed to be doing. And it's called the Dreamer here, but this is the Fool. So we have the Wheel where there's so much opportunity and possibility and hope. And then the Dreamer here, and it's like taking a leap of faith. It says right here, Shepherd Puppet, you are starting a new adventure. Run free and take a leap of faith. So the Fool is all about taking a leap of faith, trying something new, putting yourself out there, not being afraid to get, to try something else, right? So this is what this is all about. And I believe that this is going to be a big, big change for you in a big, big way, but in a beautiful, lovely way. So run with it, okay? The emotional part here, when it comes up, you will have to make some decisions. You will have to decide what you like, what you don't like, what you really want, what you don't want, but it's all there for you, my dear, okay? So just know that, alrighty? So there you go. Thank you so much for your donation. All right, so let's just see here. Absolutely, but in the interim, make sure, Christina, that you are doing everything you can to learn and to set yourself up, whatever that looks like, okay? So whatever that looks like, do it. Now, I took out an oracle deck yesterday, because I was going to come on yesterday, and I took out an oracle deck out of my cupboard, and do you think I can find it? I can't find it. So I had to get a different oracle deck for today. Isn't that crazy? I don't know where I put it. It's crazy. Right? So this oracle deck is called Oracle of the Fairies, and it's by Karen Kay. It's so pretty. So if anybody wants a card, just let me know while we're waiting for donations, right? If anybody's interested in an oracle card, I will do that. So it has the book, really pretty book. It's not colored, it's only black and white, but it's great. So yeah, it's just great. Sure, Sag Girl, you can have a card. So I'm just shuffling these up a little bit just to get the energy moving, because when they've been sitting stagnant for a while, I like to get the energy moving. I always smudge my work area before I get on, or I use this instant smudge spray. I have a couple of different ones. I have a friend that's made some, so I can use that where I don't need to burn. So I have these ideas, right? So yeah, so let's pull one of these for you, Sag Girl. So your card is, here it is, Wish Wisely. Hope you can see that. Let me make sure I got that set up right. Wish wisely. Use your wishes wisely to manifest your heart's desire and take practical steps towards making your dreams come true. So let's see what the book says about that. Just if there's anything, standing out, right? So this says, what is the wish? What is the wish dearest to your heart? The Fairy Queen of Wishes reminds you to use your wishes wisely and to not take action to make your dreams come true. Do you feel worthy to receive your wish? Clear any spiritual obstacles you are aware of and prepare to receive. Wishing and manifesting are very similar. Start by simply writing your wishes on a piece of paper. This first act of manifestation, as your pen touches the paper, you're starting to ground your wish into this earthly realm. Then imagine what it will feel like if your wish is granted. Visualizing your wish will help bring it into being. Sit quietly in meditation for a while, then say out loud, "Dear fairies, this is my wish. Please help it to be. I am open for you to inspire me." When you wish in this way, you're co-creating with the fairies. Now, Be receptive to any signs or inspiration you receive over the coming days and weeks. So there you go, my dear. They're really pretty, eh? Hello, James. So yes, well, I'll check, see if there's any donations, and then we'll get going here. So I guess when I posted that I'd be online when I did the, you know how you post ahead of time, nobody would have got that because I wasn't listed. It was unlisted. Oh, crap. Oh well, we'll just hang out for a bit. What else do I have to tell you guys? What can we talk? Let's just look at some let's just look at some. I'm just gonna do like a little bit of what is eating at you right now. So I'm gonna do a general here for everybody. If it doesn't apply to you, okay. But this will apply to some of you, okay? So what is eating at you right now? So we have the Hermit, the Six of Earth, and the Emperor. So to me, this speaks really, really big about an internal conflict that you have with your boss, or you have with somebody else that is kind of like has a up on you, so has authority on you, okay? So it could be a parent or it could be your boss, all right? And I feel like you're having that inner conflict with them. So you don't agree with their lifestyle, or you don't agree with what they're doing, something like that. Yes, collective reading. Absolutely. Thank you, Coco. So yes, so that I feel is very, very important at this moment, okay? I also think that it's really important that you allow things to take balance. You want to get things in balance. Balance work-life. Balance money-debt. You know what I mean? All this stuff you really want to get in order. And right now, you are having that, again, that internal conflict or that internal growth. You need to really look at what's going on and make some big, big changes there. So I see that you are really feeling that there needs to be changes. There really feels that there needs to be things done differently, right? Once you start making these changes, we've got 3 major arcanas here, okay? This message is important. And once you start making these changes, you are going to feel grounded. You're going to feel like you can make these changes in a positive way to uplift you, that you are going to be your best cheerleader. These things are going to start happening for you without a doubt, okay? And then the Page of Earth and the 4 of Air. So as you're doing this, don't be surprised if it's very, very tiring. This kind of mental work really takes that mental kind of sail. You know, it really takes a lot out of you, and you really need to grab a sail and just allow yourself to drift for a while instead of trying to make things happen on your own, okay? So it's kind of like a rest. So when you're doing all these contemplating, all these changes, all this balancing act, and really seeing these changes happening with the conflicts that you've been living with for a while, then you're going to feel the groundness. You're going to feel like you are making a difference and opportunities start opening up, but you also need to take that time to rest, okay? So that's what I see. So that's your collective, guys, which I think is kind of cool. So anybody else come in? Nobody else yet. We are going to sit around for a while. So yeah. So this deck, this deck, I'm going to tell you a little bit about this deck. This deck is by, what's his name? The guy, Radley Valentine. He did a lot of decks with, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. He did a lot of decks with Doreen Virtue. So Doreen Virtue is the one that kind of went back on all her beliefs about tarot, and she's decided tarot is a cult and blah, 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 right? And she left the tarot world. He had done a lot of decks with her, and she was very, very popular. I know you may have heard of her, right? So he's done a few of his decks that he did with her. He redid them and also republished them newly by himself. And he also has continued to do decks on his own. And he is a beautiful soul. On Hay House a lot. And he's a beautiful soul, okay? So yeah, this deck is absolutely beautiful. You can see the major arcanas of purple, fire. He's got like a burgundy, reddish kind of border. The water, bluish kind of border, so that's cups, emotion. The earth is a green border, so that would be pentacles, okay? So everything practical. And then we have, there's one more, blue, which would be air, right? So then he has blue, and air is, the air is all about the mind. So it's all about communication, intellect, everything like that. So it's really, really good. Absolutely, MR. Just got on here not long ago. So yeah, I just wanted to, you know, while we have time, just let you know a little bit about this creator. And I am creating my own tarot deck, right? So I shared some of the, well, the theme of the major arcana that I'm creating with a friend, and we talked about it for a couple of hours the other day, and she loves the idea, and I got a email from, who did I get an email from? I got an email from Elaine, and from this channel, like she follows me, and she's an artist, and I'm going to email her back. I just haven't had time. I've been really, really busy the last couple of days, and I want to give it the time. I want to compose the email in a proper way. So, yes. You know what I think I'm going to do? I'm going to do membership only for, as I create the tarot deck. It will be under membership only, where people who are members will get glimpses at the cards, at the meanings, at, you know, how I'm putting them all together, the theme, all that kind of stuff, until the deck is created, right? So yeah, I'm so excited. So MR, did you donate, my dear? Let me just check. Yes, you did. Perfect. For one question, my dear. Go ahead. Let me just write that down. Yeah, I got it, my dear. Thank you. I don't know if it's hot where you are, but it's certainly still very hot here. So your question, MR, go ahead, my dear. Oh, I want to show you this other deck too that I brought down that I wasn't sure which deck I was going to use. So I brought it too. I want to show you that one I haven't used it in probably, I'm going to say 2 years. But I love it. There's no reason why I don't use it. I just have so many decks. Okay, so we're waiting for MR. Oh, that's okay, Shirley. You want an oracle, Shirley? Okay. Just wait till after MR's question and then absolutely. So MR, are you still with me? There we go. That's why it was a long question. How did or does RM or M, okay, feel about what I said that the system glitches and it's out of our control? He replied and was stern, wondering if the frustrations were directed at you or the overall process. Okay, let's have a look at that, okay? Because we certainly can be that backlash for people, right? So we have the Two of Earth, Strength, Ten of Water, Five of Fire, the Chariot, and the Ace of Earth. Okay, first of all, I'm going to say this was not your fault, and I think you're well aware of that. And I think they're well aware of that. And I do think you were just taking one for the team. So he just took his frustrations out on you. And I think that's what it was. I think he knows very well that this is out of your control. It's out of his control, and that's where the problem becomes even bigger because he can't do anything about it, right? So he can't move forward as quickly as he wants to because of this problem. And he needs somebody to take it out on. He seems to be under a lot of pressure, and I just think he took it out on you. I'm not going to say you should say something to him, but I wouldn't allow this to continue. Okay, MR? So if it continues, I would definitely, if he says something to you again, I would definitely say something right away to the fact that you're barking at the wrong team. You know what I mean? Or maybe it might be better if you call the, I don't know, online support. I don't know what you want to call it, the technical support team. Whatever, I don't know what the process problems are or where they're at, but whatever department that is, you need to kind of push him away from you and make him aware that you know that this is not okay behavior, okay? Now, you can let it go for now, but not continually. You still, I don't care what's going on in someone else's life, they do not have to treat you like shit because of it. Now, once, maybe, they'll be frustrated and they might say something and take something out on you, right? They should apologize when they realize that. But once, maybe, but not continually. Okay, MR? Make sure that you're not allowing that. So thank you, my dear. And I know you said something about it, but I would be more forceful, right? He's frustrated, yep. Yep, absolutely, that's what he's doing. Okay, MR? Definitely. There's no doubt in my mind. Okay, so if anybody is a member or wants to be a Northstar Tarot member, you can join the membership. And the minimum is $3.99 per month Canadian. And there's 3 tiers. And the minimum is $3.99 Canadian, which would get you a yes or no question, a free yes or no question on every stream. Okay? What did I do with that? Okay, I don't know what I did with things. I gotta have things more laid out for me. Alrighty, so an oracle. Let me just see, where's my, there it is. So I'm going to give you, Shirley, I'm going to pull you a oracle of the fairies. All right, these are so pretty. They're pretty. This is. Alrighty, so we have nature signs. Be receptive to the subtle messages from nature as you go about your day. Nature talks to us continually. We need only open our hearts and minds. How pretty that is, right? That is really, really nice. Okay, let's see what the book says. Nature, L-M-N. It's in alphabetical order, the book, which I like. If it doesn't, it needs to they either need to have numbers that they follow or in alphabetical order. Okay, the fairies love to leave hints. And, oh, sorry. Let me just pull the microphone a little bit closer. Okay. The fairies love to leave hints and clues for us in nature. It's one of the many creative ways in which they initiate communication with us. For example, fairies often leave feathers or release floating dandelion seeds to let us know they're nearby. The appearance of a friendly bird, such as a robin, is another message from the fairies that they're close by. Fairies and other creatures often work together as they're all in harmony with the earth. Those whose wisdom can come in many forms. Just allow yourself to be receptive and use your intuition to decipher any signs that you see. Okay? Like the old saying, pennies from heaven, where if you found a penny, it was a message from someone on the other side, right? Where now it's dimes. Inflation, right? Hi, see McKissick. Nice to see you. The other deck I was talking about that I haven't used in a couple of years that I was going to use is this deck. The Housewife's Tarot. A domestic divination kit with deck and instruction book, right? I think this deck is so cool. Now, I'm going to show you the inside. I know I've done a walkthrough of this deck, but it's like a little recipe card. So it's like a little recipe card, like a little recipe book, like a recipe, I don't know what you call it, like box, little recipe box, right? And you have your indexes here. So this is the Housewife's Tarot. Then you have the Major Arcana, so you stick the Major Arcana in there. Then you have the Minor Arcana, you know, and then you have instruction book, so the instruction book is in the back. It is such a cute tarot deck, right? It's so, so cute. And it's just really cute. And I leave it on my display, and I haven't used it in a long time, but I decided to bring it out today. So this is the backs of it. I know, they're adorable. I do have a walkthrough on my channel. So if you go to videos and you look for the walkthrough of Housewife's Tarot, this is it here. This is the back. This is so adorable. It's a beautiful size. It's well made. It's good quality. It shuffles like a dream. And then here are the cards. They are absolutely adorable. So again, color coded, right? Yeah, they're just so great. The Major Arcanas all have a black border. Wands have this kind of orangey kind of border. The water, again, cups blue. The red they have swords is the red here. So, and they have like the brownie orange for the wands. And then where is Pentacles? Pentacles here, green, right? So yeah, earth, 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 earth. So yeah, I just think this deck is absolutely gorgeous. Maybe we'll use this for a while. Minimalist Theater, may I please ask a question? It's donations only, my dear, for tarot. I am doing free oracles, and I am, if you are a member of Northstar Tarot, you can become a member, and then you would get a free yes or no with every live stream. Okay, so just click on the Join Now button and make your choice as to what tier you would like. Okay? You love the penny message. You've never heard that one before. Really? Yeah. Pennies from Heaven is well known in, in the spiritual community, right? And then now it's dimes, right? It's not nickels, not quarters, it's dimes. So if you find a dime somewhere, it generally means that there's a message there for you. So pay attention to when you find it, what you're doing, where, all those kinds of things, right? It's very, we have a lot of superstition, right? So, let me pull one of these oracles for anybody. These are my cards, okay? They're Healing with Love Oracle, and they're affirmation cards. So there's 49 cards in my deck, and I created this deck to honor the transformative year I turned 49, a time of profound change and growth for me. Now, I created this just before I turned 65. I'm embracing the richness of love, life, and laughter. I hope these cards help everyone see a refreshing perspective on their journeys. Using this deck in your daily pulls or readings can provide inspiration, needed messages, and fresh insights. Incorporate these into your journaling to guide meaningful changes and deepen your self-discovery. Okay? So this was my first attempt at creating any kind of deck. And now I'm creating a tarot deck. Okay, so Coco, this is for you, my dear. Cleansing. I cleanse my life of negativity, welcoming positivity and light. Beautiful, 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 right? Okay, so Shirley, just grabbing these for my moderators. Okay, Shirley, yours is peace. I am finding peace with myself and the world around me. C. McKissick. So C. McKissick. Oh, geez, you got cleansing as well. I cleanse my life of negativity, welcoming positivity and light. Really pay attention. You know, it's so funny how the same card comes up. You know, out of 49 cards, I pulled the same card twice in 3 pulls. Like, that's crazy. And I shuffled. Absolutely, Kay. You go right ahead, my dear. You find feathers? Yeah. Feathers, to me, I know they talk in the fairy deck about it being messages with from the fairies, right? Feathers, to me, are very, very much so about my dad. So for me, when I find feathers, I believe it's my dad. So Star Sky, this one's for you, my dear. Growth. I embrace growth, learning, and evolving every day. And this card has Mr. Maurice's name on it, so he had an option of being able to do that. Thank you, Kay. Perfect, C. McKissick. That's wonderful. So let me just check this for Kay's donation. Perfect, Kay. You go right ahead, my dear, and you shout out your message. Jeez, I just knocked a couple of boxes on the floor. God, I'm a menace to myself. Sometimes I wonder. All right, so Kay. And you did. You sent her one. That's right, my dear. So I've been told by many psychics that I'll publish a book. And it'll be a super successful in the long run. How successful do you see your book becoming regarding Evelyn and Dakota? So it's a book about Evelyn and Dakota. Is that what I'm hearing? Like, who is Evelyn and Dakota? Are the characters of your book? Is it? Yes. Okay. So we have the Six of Wands, Seven of Cups, Three of Swords, Six of Swords, Four of Pentacles, and the Magician. Okay. First of all, no, it's not easy. Okay? It is not going to be an easy feat. So I do feel you can't give up and you can't get frustrated. Okay? So that is the biggest thing. That frustration, that kind of angst that you're not good enough, all those kinds of things could hold you back. Those limited beliefs could stop you from doing this. I think you should do this. I think you should get into it very, very soon. Take your time with it. You know, nurture it, love it, grow it. And I believe if you do that, it's going to give you a stable income. Now, I'm not saying it's a livable income, but it's going to give you a stable income. So whether it makes you $100 a month for a very long time, or $500 a month, or $1,000 a month, I don't know. But it's going to definitely add some stable income to your pocketbook, okay? I think it's a great idea. I think it will be successful. I think you will do very, very well with it. Do not let your limited beliefs about yourself to hold you back, okay? Tell yourself quitting is not an option. Absolutely, Coco. You are so welcome, my dear. Okay, so let me just update that and see if C. McKissick has been able to get in there yet. Yes, thank you, C. McKissick. C. McKissick for 3. Lovely to see you. Miss you. You should join the membership, you know, and we'll do our monthly readings. Because I miss doing those with you. Since I left Patreon, right? Whew. Hot, hot, hot. So I'm just waiting for C. McKissick to put his questions down. You know, Kay, when I say, you know, when you say that the psychics have told you you're going to be super successful. What does that mean to you? Like, what does successful mean to you? Does it mean like making an extra 10,000 a year, 20,000, 50,000, a million? What does it mean successful, right? That all has to be in context. Post your questions, Seema Kissick. We're waiting for you, my dear. So we just wait. Hi, Samantha. Nice to see you. I screwed up when I posted that I was coming live, and I put it private instead of public, so nobody saw it. Yeah, I'm very disappointed I did that. Okay, Seema Kissick, I see this. All right. Can I get an in-depth general on what to look into soon? Anything exciting I see coming, and or should I be expecting? By the way, I've been seeing synchronicity numbers and feathers. All right, that is cool. I love those repeating numbers, right? I do love those, and they can be very, very strong messages. You know, this got tangled up, right, when I was trying to get your cards out. I wonder what that means. I'm going to think about that, Seema Kissick. Depends on what numbers, you know? So we have the Wheel of Fortune, reversed, Five of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, Strength. You got three major arcanas right there, right? The Seven of Wands reversed, the Seven of Cups reversed, and the Six of Swords reversed. That is really, really weird. Okay, so you have four reversals, and you have three major arcanas in there. Okay, so let's see what's going on. So I'm going to say that there is definitely changes coming. The changes that I see, however, are making you wonder what could possibly come next. So yeah, transitioning to new beginnings is a possibility, but I feel that there's something else here, okay? So money is not going to be a problem for you within, I'm going to say, by October, you're going to be in a much better financial position for you, okay? Definitely by October. I also feel that there is kind of, how do I call it? There's feminine energy around you, and this is coming in, I guess what I can say, it's coming in slowly. So this is happening slowly. It's not just going to be bang, I'm going to meet somebody. This energy is coming in slowly. And again, I'm so surprised that I'm feeling that female energy around you as a partner, but that's what I'm feeling, okay? So yeah, just know that. There is something going on here that I feel is job related. I feel there's going to be an opportunity opening up, and it's in a different area than what you're in now, okay, or what you've been doing. Yeah, look at something different, Seema Kissick. look at some different opportunities than what you've been stuck on, okay? Okay. So let's see. Love reading. Can I get an in-depth on love description of my new love coming in and or expect their presence? Crystal ball and cards. Absolutely. Okay, so let's get the crystal ball out here. Okay, let me just get some more light on it. Okay. So I just, oh yeah. All right. Show me about love or Simakisic's new love coming in to his life. All right. Let me just shuffle these up and get a couple of cards out for you. I think when you meet this person, they're going to be dressed casually but nicely. So it's not a fancy event or a fancy time that you meet them at. Like I said, it's going to be more of a casual kind of thing, okay? Whatever they have on, it's a flowy skirt or a little, just a slip dress, you know what I mean? Just something that they just put on, and it's just kind of there. I really, really think that this person's going to knock you off your shoes, okay? And maybe not like immediately that, you know, you're going to fall in love as soon as you meet her, but I think you will fall in love with her. So I do believe that that's going to happen, okay? Dark hair, medium length, not too long, not short. Very pretty. Probably darker skin, okay? So probably black, if I can say that. The number 7 is going to be important when you meet her, okay? So either you're going to meet her in a number that is multiples of 7, like a 7, a 14, a 21, 28, something like that. Or you're going to meet her the 7th day of the week, or something like that, okay? So maybe it's just meeting her on a Sunday, all right? To me, that's where I'm gravitating to, that you're going to meet her on a Sunday, and she's radiant. But I don't think you realize just how radiant she is until you get to know her, okay? Absolutely, Super Chat, Ida. I also see that you won't have to worry about being so patient, because there won't be the expectations that, or the worry that you have in some relationships, okay? There's going to be no worry about her cheating on you or not wanting to be with you. Those kinds of things are going to be gone, okay? So, yeah. 7 years single come September. Well, maybe 7 years single come September, maybe, but not totally single either. You know what I mean? So maybe not committed relationship, but there's been other things happening, okay? So yeah, so there you go, my dear. Hi, Stephanie. Thank you. I got your super chat. Stephanie. So, and then, hi, Gita. Thank you again for your super chat. You will be after Stephanie, okay? And that's for one. It's not quite enough. Um, if you look at the posted, the pinned message, okay, it has the cost, okay? I mean, it's fine for today, but just be aware. So, Simakissa, your next question, my dear. So, Simakissa, and then Stephanie for one, and Gita for one. Can I get an in-depth on what highlights things to look forward to for the rest of the month of August? Okay, absolutely you can. So let me pull some cards first. We have the Fool, the Ten of Wands, and the Three of Cups. Okay, this is good. Very, very good. Okay, so what highlights are coming for Simakissa for the rest of August? I'm going to say there's opportunity here for this month to be fun, fun, fun. You need to put yourself out there. You need to get yourself out there. You need to enjoy yourself, okay? Yes, Coco. I know it's only one, right? So, yeah. Who has a dog around you, Simakissa? I feel like there's a little black dog or white. It could be black or white, but it feels like a poodle mix of some kind. Not a big dog and not a tiny one, okay? Maybe you're going to get a dog. I don't know, but this dog, or maybe somebody you meet will have a dog. But this is so cute and so loving, just so much fun, right? This dog is going to, you'll enjoy watching him. Maybe you're going for a walk. Maybe you're going to be at the beach, or you're going to be by water, and you're just going to, or you go to on a walk and there's a dog park, and you're just enjoying watching them run around, right? Whatever this is, it's bringing joy to your life. I also feel that centipedes. So, do you have any specific meaning for a centipede? For me, centipedes are all about a constant moving, right? Constant moving, constant change, constant. They're strong, they're resilient, they keep going, they don't stop. That's what I see for you. We also have the Fool here. So the Fool's energy is around you this month. So take a leap of faith. Do something different. Take a risk. When's the last time you saw maybe about doing a gig somewhere? You know? Maybe you need to start looking at your music in a different way. It's time to have some fun, and it's time to do something that you want to do that you've been putting off. Okay? Yeah, definitely, my dear. So thank you so much. That was fun. That was really fun. I enjoyed that. That was awesome. Just such a positive rest of the month for you if you put work into it, okay? Thank you, Aquilia. I will look at that as well. You will be after Gita, okay? Thank you, my dear. Thank you so much. Okay, so let me see, Stephanie. Let me just read your super chat. Okay, gonna like that heart. Hi, do you think I'll meet somebody new in love? Okay, well, I know you're gonna meet somebody new in love. It's just a matter of when, right? I mean, you're not very old, right? Highly unlikely that you won't at some point, right? So let's get more clarity on that, my dear. Knight of Pentacles, there we go. And then we have the Three of Wands reversed. The King of Cups, there's two, okay? And then we have the Moon reversed. The Two of Cups, which is love, which is relationships, okay? And the Page of Pentacles reversed. So I do believe you have to let go of something that happened in a relationship when you were younger. So you were hurt. You were hurt by somebody quite badly, and you really want to let it go. This is what's stopping you from moving forward with a relationship, okay? You want to let that go. It's not important. It doesn't matter anymore, and it doesn't add any value to your life to think of that as it was just a learning time. It wasn't meaningful of who you are or what you're going to do, right? So Samantha, sorry, I will check that. If you posted before Aquileo, I will get you on there, okay? I'll just have to check. So yeah, Stephanie, I really think that there is new love coming. There's two possibilities coming. One of them is going to be very loving, kind, gentle kind of person, a little bit older, a little bit more mature, okay? The other one, very grounded. The other one makes good money and is super grounded and is very, how can I say it? They're very, you feel like you're at home when you're around them. You feel like he's the salt of the earth. You know what I mean? Like you feel connected to him easily. And he probably either works with his hands, works outside, or works somehow with nature, the environment of some kind. Okay? So there you go, my dear. You will definitely meet somebody. Just be patient. It's coming very, very soon for you, okay? So I'm going, I don't know about a timeline here. I'm going to say definitely this year, okay? Let's use that. It is August. Before Christmas. Definitely before Christmas, okay? Okay, so the next one I have Ita. Does Amit like me romantically? He's a crush. All right, my dear. No, don't be discouraged. Sometimes it takes a long time, and nowadays it's even harder to meet people than what it ever used to be. You know, since COVID, and I know it changed the world, and it changed the way that we interact with the world. So yeah. Okay. So let's see here. Amit. Does Amit like you romantically? All right, let's have a look. So we have the Six of Swords reversed, Ten of Wands, Three of Cups, the Devil, Knight of Pentacles, King of Wands. I'm going to pull one more just because I want to. Page of Cups. Lots of people around you, okay? Lots of males around you. I do see male energy around you. I definitely see males around you. I definitely think that this is not a bad thing. This is really a good thing. But it's also, you're choosing the wrong males, okay? You tend to you tend to pick people who are unavailable. They are emotionally unavailable, okay? You don't want to do that. Now this admits, I don't see him, I see him enjoying time with you. I see him liking you, but I don't see romance with him. He is very focused on him. He's very focused on his needs, what he wants. He's not really relationship material right now. You may have to wait a little bit for him to kind of get into a different area of his life, get into a different season of his life, because right now he's totally focused on himself, okay? So thank you, my dear. Okay, so okay, so Gita, that was, that's hard, right, to hear sometimes, but very, very true. So let me check PayPal and see exactly who donated when, so I can put you right in the right order, Aquileo and Samantha. Okay, so let's see here. So we got Samantha first, and then Aquileo. So Samantha, Aquileo. Samantha's also for 3. Aquileo and C. McKissick is after Aquileo, okay? So that's what's going on right now. Awesome, guys. Thank you so much. Alrighty. Okay, Samantha, did the guy I wrote letters of recommendations for use you for letters? Oh, that sucks. I hate that question. I hate that thought. Jeez. What is wrong with people? Okay, let me look. King of Cups. The Moon reversed. Page of Pentacles reversed. King of Pentacles. The Sun. King of Swords. Okay. I'm going to say no. I'm going to say they did not. Okay? You might feel like they did, but I don't think they used you for recommendations. Okay? I think they are very happy with the recommendation that you gave them. I think they appreciate it, actually. Now, maybe they're just really suck at showing it, or maybe they're just really busy doing what they need to do to get this and to get it going, right? So whatever this is, it has nothing to do with you, okay? Whatever the lack that you're feeling from them is about them being wrapped up in what they need to do, okay? So no, Samantha, they did not use you. And I always tell you what I think, okay, whether it's good or bad, but I don't see that at all, okay? Give it some time, and hopefully that appreciation comes out. And if it doesn't, maybe he's just doesn't know how to show gratitude, right? But he is grateful, all right? So just know that. He is very grateful, okay? He reminds me of somebody else in your life that's been in your life. So he's not the, you tend to be with people who can't really communicate well, okay? They're not bad people. They just don't communicate well. So a message from your friend Chris who passed away. Absolutely. How long ago did they pass, Samantha? So sorry for your loss, my dear. Okay, these are your cards, okay? April. So, yeah, I'm so sorry, my dear. Okay, so let's have a look. 3 of Wands, reverse. Temperance. So the 4 of Cups, reversed. Knight of Wands, 5 of Cups. And the 7 of Wands, reversed. Okay, there's a lot of emotions that you have not dealt with here, okay? He would like to see you deal with some of these emotions. He would like you to feel free. He would like you to feel that this, what happened was very, very sad. It was very unexpected. And it feels like it's okay that you're angry, okay? You can be angry with him. It's okay to feel that. It's part of the grieving process, all right? That anger that you feel, use it. Use it to understand that he left you too soon. He was your friend, and you feel abandoned, okay? So how can you walk through that and hang on to the lessons he taught you when he was here? Okay? That's what he wants you to do. He knows you're angry. He knows that you love him. Okay? And he loves you as well. So that's the message here, okay? It's okay for you to have your feelings. He wants you to have them. He wants you to express them. And he wants you to move through them, okay? That's his message to you. Aw, so sorry, my dear. You are so welcome, Samantha. Does that make sense? Okay, will your moving day go smoothly? I can't remember, are you moving out of the country to a different country? Is that right? Somebody I read for often is moving to a different country. I thought maybe it was you. Okay, will your moving day go smoothly? So we have the Ten of Swords. You're really worried about this, aren't you? The Three of Wands reverse, the Four of Cups reverse, the Ace of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Two of Cups. It's going to go, yeah. Okay, different state. Yes, sorry, yeah, okay. I knew it was a big move for you. It is going to go well. Stop worrying, okay? All the worrying in the world is not going to change anything. So there's no sense worrying, okay? Write down your concerns and make sure that you're doing everything to cover those concerns and then let it go, okay? So absolutely let it go. I believe you are going to feel so happy when you move. You're going to be happy with the move. You're going to be content with the move. I think the however you're getting there and who's ever doing the moving with you, it's superb. It's going to work out really, really well. Don't get hung up on the things that don't matter. Don't sweat the small stuff, okay? What is the important thing about the move? And then the rest of it will all fall into place, okay? It's going to go well. No worries, my dear. Thank you so much, Samantha. You're a worry wart? Well, you need to get a hold of that soon because, like I said, worry does you no good. It doesn't serve a purpose. Sometimes worry is good to give you a little bit warnings, but once you explore that worry, you write it down and you decide if you have a reason to worry or what can you do to combat that worry, then you need to let it go. And the sooner you learn to deal with it, the less stress you'll have in your life, okay? Worry can be good, but only for a short minute, not for any length of time. Alrighty, so now we have Aqua Leo. Aqua Leo, nice to see you again, my dear. It's getting late for you, isn't it? It's probably 11 around you. Is it about 11 where you are? Like, I messaged a retired colleague for his opinion last week and also tried to call him on Monday. Why has he not gotten back in touch with you? He always did in the past. I hope he hasn't gone, no contact on you. Okay, let's look at that. You did ask that a few days ago. Let's look at that, okay? So we have strength. Ace of Cups, Three of Swords, the Hierophant, the Emperor, and Death. Okay, this has nothing to do with you. Absolutely nothing to do with you. You have 4 major arcanas in your reading here, so this is very important you pay attention, okay? This has everything to do about him. This has everything to do with where he is right now. He cares about you a lot, okay? He definitely cares about you a lot, but he is dealing with something that came up unexpectedly, and that's where he's at, okay? I don't know if he's sick or if someone around him is sick, but there is something that is very, very difficult close to him right now, okay? So it's on his heels, it's in his heart, it's like, you know what I mean? So just give him a little bit of time, all right? And don't harass him, don't hassle him. Just give him a bit of time and reach out maybe in another few days, just a little message. Hey, are you okay? I haven't heard back from you. And that's it. Don't say, oh my God, did I hurt you? Don't do that, okay? Like reach out in, I'm going to say 3 or 4 days, and just message and say, hey, are you okay? I haven't heard back from you. I hope you're fine. I'm here if you need to talk. That's it, right? And then a few more days after that, if need be, okay? So something major is happening in his life right now, and it has nothing to do with you, okay? Perfect. Yeah, definitely personal on his end. Theoshia, is that what it says? Theoshia? Hi, my dear. Nice to see you. Okay, question 2. I was in a meeting with a negative colleague, and yesterday, I tried my best to let her see all is well with your new boss and show respect towards her. Let her see all is well with your new boss and show respect towards her. I hope she carried good stories back to the team. Okay. Was it just you and her that were in the message? I mean, in the meeting, not in the message. Hi, DP Gaming. So we have the 6 of Swords reversed, the High Priestess, 10 of Wands, 2 of Cups, 3 of Swords, and the 5 of Wands reversed. Okay, so yeah, Em tried her best to get you to speak negative of colleagues, I think. Don't think I gave her what she wanted. Okay, so, okay, you did your best with that. Okay. First of all, I'm going to say that negative may not be the right word for her, okay? I think it's fear. She's fear-based, okay? So she's definitely fear-based. She's definitely does these things to validate her own feelings. She wants somebody on her side, all right? And I just think that she comes across negative only because she's so fearful and insecure. That's what I think her story is, and that's where I think you can make headway with her. So don't play to her negativity, play to her insecurities. How can you make her feel more secure, right? She's probably not just cold towards you, okay, Aquilea? She probably does that to many people, especially other women. So pay attention to that, okay? So I just feel, don't get caught up in the semantics about it and what's being said necessarily. Look at why it's being said, okay? What is the story around her narrative? So why is she showing up in that regard? And I'm telling you right now, insecurity, okay? Maybe you threaten her. Maybe she feels threatened by you. You know, maybe she doesn't feel as smart as you. There are many, many reasons. Women can be the worst enemy when they start comparing themselves to other women at work. And maybe that's what she's done to you, okay? So she's comparing herself, and therefore it makes her very insecure, and then she comes off as a bitch, okay? Yeah, I don't think it's, I'm not going to say everything's okay between you guys. What I'm going to say is it's not that she's negative, okay? Play to her insecurities. Try building her up if you can, in a way that doesn't let her feel like you're mocking her, okay? So make sure you do it very subtly, but don't play her games either. Don't, you did the right thing by not getting into, you know, putting other people down or whatever, right? Don't play that game either, okay? But it's more about her communication style due to her insecurities, okay? That's good. She doesn't have to reply, right? So you did your thing, that's all that matters. Care less about what people do and more about just if you're doing the right thing, okay? Yes, absolutely. And it's fear-based. I'm telling you right now, it's all fear-based with her, okay? I really, really believe that. I mean, I could be wrong, but I really believe that. I've been known to be wrong once or twice in my life. Yeah, crazy, right? All right, my dear. All right, Coco? Yeah. So we're waiting for your next question, Aquileo. I'm just going to have a sip of my drink here. Whew, hot, hot, hot. Okay, so something positive coming towards you over the next 2 to 3 weeks. Absolutely. Let's have a look. King of Swords. You're going to meet your partner. High Priestess. 2 of Cups. Absolutely. You're going to meet your partner. Okay? Be open. Be prepared. Knight of Cups reversed. King of Wands. And the Tower. Okay? So, you are going to be maybe exposed to a couple of gentlemen over the next couple of weeks, okay? Maybe you're talking to somebody or a couple of people, whatever. Be very, very careful on your choices here. Don't make a choice, okay? Don't say yay, don't say nay. I think you have to let it play out right now. And when there's a big red flag, you don't ignore it, and then you get rid of that person, okay? And the one left standing is the right one, all right? Yes, Miss Cheetah. So, yeah, so the one left standing will be the right one, all right? If you try to analyze and make a decision, it's going to be very, very difficult, okay? So I believe there's going to be 2, maybe 3 males, or the male kind of energy in your life. And I think you need to let it play out. But don't ignore the red flags. Um, what's the deal breaker for you? Okay? Make sure you know what a deal breaker is and be willing to walk away. The one left standing is the right one. The one left standing will be very smart, can articulate, can carry on a conversation, does not talk about their emotions very much at all, but make sure they know that you're interested, okay? That they're interested in you. They will definitely make you feel like they're interested in you, okay? This person could come across a little arrogant when you first meet them, okay? They are smart and they have an ego. So just be careful you're not pushing somebody away for the wrong reason, okay? So I'm looking forward to this. It's been a long time. So the next couple of weeks, okay? There you go, Aquileo. Thank you, my dear. Okay, Seema Kissing, you are up, my dear. No, you are too funny, Aquileo. I just love you to death. You are so funny. Absolutely, make a note. And if everybody could like the stream, I would really appreciate it. Subscribe, share. Let's get this channel just a buzzing, okay, guys? I don't see likes. I don't see you doing like much happening here. There, I'm gonna like it. So we're waiting for Seema Kissick. Awesome. Okay, Miss Chetta, I'll look at that. Okay, Seema Kissick is up now, and then let me just see. Yes, I got it, okay? Miss Cheetah, you will be up after Seema Kissick. Cheetah, Chetta, maybe, I don't know. And that's for one. Thank you so much. Okay, so Seema Kissick, let's see here. Love reading. Can I get in depth on love description of your new love, looks, and features? What is it that makes you fall in love with her? The things that you see. You said she's radiant. Yeah. I mean, a radiant like, she just glows. You know what I mean? Like, you know when somebody around, you notice them. They don't have to be necessarily beautiful or necessarily tall or necessarily smart. It's just something about them. They're just radiant. They just glow from the inside out, right? That's how she's going to be, okay? So you want cards and the crystal ball, okay? So we have the Three of Swords, King of Cups, and the Four of Pentacles. All right, so let's have a look how this is going to after the crystal ball. Show me features and things about this new love coming in for Seema. Okay, my dear, let's have a look, see. Alrighty, bright eyes, very, very bright eyes. So dark hair, lighter eyes, okay? Dark hair, lighter eyes, very pretty. Like I said, she's very radiant. Skin, very nice. Dark skin, I told you that already. So dark skin. She is, she dresses in color. I don't know what that means. She sometimes I say these things, I was like, what did I just say? But she does. She dresses in color. Okay, so she's not a plain dresser, but she's not, like, she doesn't dress up to kill. You know what I mean? Like, she's not like a movie star. She doesn't dress like that. She dressed very conservatively, but in color. So she plays with maybe pastels or maybe one bold color, or it just sounds, she just feels like the idea of feminine, but the idea of feminine at home, not the idea of a movie star feminine, okay? I also see, okay, so you, wow, I think she has gotten out of a relationship recently. Hi, Elaine. So she has gotten out of a relationship recently, okay? And she is finding her way, all right? So I don't know how quick this relationship will become a relationship, but don't give up. You know what I mean? Don't walk away. You're going to fall for her. And why you're going to fall for her is because she is smart. She is, she's somebody that has moral and character. She has good character, okay? She's the person you want to take home to your mom, right? So, I mean, if you think of that saying that, you know, you wouldn't take certain people home to your mother, depending on who your mother was, right? But you wouldn't take certain people home. She's going to be the person that you want to take home to your mother, okay? Maybe for you, she'll be the type of person you want to take home to your aunt, right? So maybe that's more fitting for you, okay? So that's the feeling I get, all right? It's about all I can tell you, my dear, all right? So thank you for that. Thank you so much, Elaine, for the super chat. And I did say earlier that I got your email, and I've been taking my time to send it back to you. I've been very busy the last couple of days, and I want to make sure I answer it thoroughly, okay? So I will. Just don't be sorry that it's taken me a couple of days to get back to you, but I will. I just want to answer you thoroughly. Okay? Thank you. So you will be after Miss Chetta, okay? She's going to go after C. McKissick. She has one question. C. McKissick has 2 questions left, okay? And then it'll be you. Like cheese. Cheddar. Cheddar. Hi. Cheese. Cheddar. Okay, so waiting for C. McKissick's next question. I am great, Elaine. Well, yeah, I'm good. Let's put it that way. Busy, making some changes right now, doing some counseling. Whole lot of stuff happening right now, shaking things up a little bit, right? So yeah. So waiting for C. McKissick. There he is. All right. So, you've been starting things back up with your music and your social media outlets. How do you see everything working out for you? I do feel the fame is in your near future. I just wanted to do it right. Okay. Thank you, Coco. So let's see. So we have the Four of Cups reversed, the Ten of Pentacles reversed, the Two of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, Six of Wands, and the Ace of Swords. Okay. You have a lot of really good ideas. You definitely have a lot of really good ideas. And I feel like those ideas can take off, but you have to be more disciplined, okay? So if you really want your music to manifest into something more, you do have to be more disciplined, okay, Seema Kissick? I'm saying that with all the love I have for you, and you know I love you. And I just feel that your lack of commitment and discipline to it is what's stopping it. It's not the lack of ability or even lack of desire. You have that lack of desire. It's discipline. So what's getting in the way? Okay? So figure out what's getting in the way of you doing it. You, like I said, you're smart. You have the ideas. You have the ability. You even have people that will support you with it, okay? So you even have that. It's just a matter of what do you need to really make it work, okay? So yeah, I just think it's so important, Seema Kissick. So write down, and I don't want you to plan out, I'm going to do this on Monday, this on Tuesday, blah, 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 right? Because that doesn't work for a lot of people. It doesn't work for me most of the time. But you do have to have goals. And if you don't have a goal, you've got nothing to work towards, right? And if you're not checking in on your goal, and if you're not, like if you don't have anybody that holds you accountable, your goals, like, who's going to tell you, hey, you're dropping the ball. Hey, why haven't you done anything with this lately? You need an accountability person in your life, right? Maybe, that's why you come to me. But it's really important, especially for your music, that you get disciplined, okay? And then see how it goes, all right? So, thank you, Seema Kissick. Was that your second or third question? Let me just see here. I think you're second, right? Yeah, you got one more, my dear. I have an idea. Do you want to or interpret? Not sure what you mean by that, Elaine. We'll have to talk about it, okay? When I email you, I'll send you my phone number, and you can call me or text me, okay? And then we can connect. Yeah, I thought you had one more, Seema Kissick. So we'll wait for Seema Kissick's last question. I'm going to have another sip here. It's so hot. Design work. I'm not sure what you mean by designs work. You have an idea for it? Yeah. Good. When I tell you the theme and how I want to do it, I'd be more than happy to have all your ideas. But first, I want to know if you're interested in working on it with me. So yeah, I'll give you the ins and outs, and then we'll go from there, okay? What exciting things can you look forward to for the rest of the week or coming month? Do you see anything that's going, that's going to blow your mind or have you happy? Well, you're looking for blowing your mind, huh? Let's see. So we have the Eight of Swords reversed, the High Priestess, the Ten of Cups, Knight of Wands, the Star, wow, Seven of Swords. Okay, so there is going to be something to make you very, very happy this month. Okay, we've got the Ten of Cups here. It doesn't get more happy than that, right? So I see bliss, happiness, all of that, okay? And I believe that there is circumstances or options coming into your life that you are going to create yourself a winner here, okay? So, what do you want to do as far as work goes? Where do you want your work to lead you? Maybe you need to go and talk to a career counselor and get some ideas, all right? Because I think you're a little stuck and you're not feeling fulfilled in the work you're doing. So I do believe you're a little stuck there. And I think if you made an appointment, you went and spoke to somebody, that you would have so much more clarity and they could tell you how to get the clarity. I mean, I know there's quizzes and stuff online and you can journal and stuff, but you need to actually have a plan to do it, okay? And there's good ones and bad ones, and I just don't know. So speak to somebody. Go and speak to somebody. And I think if you do that before the end of the month, you will get clarity. You will feel more assured. You will feel stronger. You will feel like you can attain your dreams and you can reach anything, okay? That's what I suggest here. This is what the cards are telling me to tell you, okay? So thank you, C. McKissick. Love you, my dear. Okay, so we are now at Miss Chetta. Aquileo, did you donate again, Aquileo? Oh no, you are after C. McKissick. Jeez. You know what? I missed you. Sorry, Aquileo. You were supposed to be before C. McKissick. Okay, so gotcha now, my dear. Sorry about that. Alrighty, so new female friend H called to your house. H called to your house. I tried to be open and honest and got strange vibes from her and unsure if she would be a trustworthy, honest friend. What do I need to know about H? Okay. Some friendships take time to develop. Some friendships take time for the people within the friendships to develop trust within each other. You know, due to maybe past experiences, right? So you can't really, you don't want to judge too quickly. That's all I'm saying there, okay? And we're going to have a look and see what comes up here. Alrighty. So, Seven of Swords, Page of Pentacles, Death, Queen of Swords, Ace of Swords, and Two of Cups. Okay. I think you guys could be really, really good friends, okay? I really do. I really do think that this could lead to a really solid friendship. Give it time. Try not to analyze the shit out of it. It will take some time to build trust. She's been burnt before by women, and so have you. And I think that it's going to take some time. You have to look at the female relationships in your life and how did they go? And what did that leave you with, right? But that's the beauty of friendship. You know, we can be so different and still enjoy the other person tremendously. Even if we talk different languages, there's always a way to connect that, the bond or that receptivity that we want, right? Some people don't even speak the same language, but can share a dance and share some music and just enjoy. Look at a site together, go to a museum and look at pictures and just feel that strength and that bond in that way. You just haven't found your thing yet, okay? Right. So she's not a great listener right now. Maybe some people, maybe she's just so desperate for a friend right now. She needs you to be the listener for a bit. You know what I mean? So think about it. But I see this could be a really, really good friendship, okay? It just may take some time to develop, all right? That's what I see. And you don't need to be best friends. You know, like, I'm gonna say a lot of people, I'm not gonna say most, I'm gonna say a lot of people have different friends for different things in their life. They have a certain friend that they talk to about work more than they do their other friends. They have a certain friend that they talk to about relationships more than other friends. They have a certain person, maybe they talk about sex. Maybe they talk about their own feelings of how their body is, or other relationships in their life, or how they felt about their mother, the way they grew up. You have different friends for different areas of your life. You absolutely do. Give it some time, okay? It can take a couple of years to build a friendship. You talk about everything? That's good. Yeah, that's rare. It's rare, Elaine. I have a girlfriend too that one of my girlfriends, she's 75, and I'm 65. I'll be 66 in 3 weeks. And we can talk about anything too, but we don't talk every day. You know what I mean? But I can talk to her about anything, and she can talk to me about anything. But it is rare. Absolutely, Kay. There is a couple ahead of you, okay? Just so you know, but you absolutely can. Okay, so Aquileo, your next question, my dear. There we go. What do I need to hear about M I work with? Perhaps I should pull back communication with her. I feel I have to always thread, so you have to tread so lightly around her. Don't think I'll ask her to other meetings. That might be a good idea, right? I think you're best to follow your intuition. So what is your intuition trying to tell you, right? We have the 6 of Wands. You need balance in that relationship, okay? 10 of Cups, the Hermit, the Magician, the 7 of Swords, and the 4 of Wands. She can add things to your work life, and she can add things that are good. But I do believe that you don't have to incorporate her in every area of work, okay? I don't think you need her, and only put her in places where you need her, okay? If you don't need her at a meeting, don't invite her. If you don't need her to listen to some kind of rant or whatever, or listen to some kind of program or idea, don't invite her. Don't send her the email. You know what I mean? So listen to your intuition, follow your intuition, and really decide what what areas is she important for you? Yeah, return to that, okay? Return to keeping her at a distance. I think that's the smart thing. You want stability at work. You know, you want stability at work. You don't have to be friends with everybody at work. Not everybody at work has to like you. You know, you have to do your job and you have to do it well, that you're proud of your job. But that's it. After that, you go home. Absolutely, right? Yep, absolutely. Yeah, just put some distance there and just kind of think about where do you need her at work, where do you not need her at work, and leave it like that. Yeah, these are really cute, Elaine. These are called, I do have I did a couple of years ago, I did a walkthrough of this deck. It's the Housewives Tarot. So yeah, it's really cute. Okay, so one more question for Aquileo. And then after Aquileo, we are at Miss Chetta and then Elaine. Okay? Miss Chetta for 1 and then Elaine. So 1, 1, and then to you, Elaine, for 3. Okay? Yeah, so you can go on the channel and you can just search for it. I do have a playlist of the walkthroughs I've done. Okay? The inspiration would be the 50s, 60s. What did I do with it? It has like a recipe card. The box is like a recipe card. Where did I put it? Jeez. Oh, here it is. Yeah, the box is like a recipe card, right? It's very 50s inspired. So I just show you this while I'm waiting. So it's a domestic divination kit with deck and instruction book, right? And then if you go inside, it looks like a recipe box, and it has like little index cards. And there's one for the Housewives Tarot, the Major Arcana, the Minor Arcana, the instruction book. The instruction book's in the back one. So it's like an index card, an index thing, right? It's so damn cute. And I haven't used it in a couple of years, but I grabbed it today and I thought, geez, I'm going to use this. So there we go. More ranting. All right. So, Aquileo, did you get your third question, my dear? I sent an email to Jay on the payment of annual upkeep charge he wants you to pay. I said I could not pay it until I see proof that the housing area is being properly looked after. I got no reply. Okay. When you moved in there, was that part of your agreement? This is like HOAs, we call them. You know, different places call them, right? It's like a housing association fee, right? Where they do certain things and you need to pay a certain fee. Like I need to pay for parking here. And whether they do a good job at it or not, doesn't matter. I still need to pay for parking. And it may be the same where you live. You need to pay for certain things and you're not going to get proof. So, it was on condition if the terms of the agreement were met. Okay, so make sure that you're following the terms of the agreement, right? We've got the Hanged Man, King of Swords, 3 of Swords, Knight of Swords, 9 of Cups, And the Two of Pentacles. Okay, I don't think you're going to be happy about this, okay? I do think that it would be hard, you would be hard pressed to not have to pay this, okay? You got advice? Okay, good. That's good to know, okay? I want you to be really, really, I want you to be really, really careful, all right? I want you to, don't say anything that you're going to regret. Before you put anything down on paper, be very, very careful, okay? In the long run, I think things will work out fine, but I think right now, there's problems here that are just not being communicated properly. Once you get it all kind of straightened out, where you stand, where they stand, where the rules are, blah, 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 it should all work out. But in the interim, you could be causing a lot of heat for yourself, okay, and maybe not on purpose. Okay, so thank you, Aquileo. All right, so Kay, Miss Cheddar, you are up. So we have Miss Cheddar for one, then Elaine, she has 4 questions, and then after that, then that's it, okay? So Miss Cheddar has 1 question. I guess I could put that in. Coco, could you put that in there? So Miss Cheddar has 1 question. Elaine has 2 super chats, okay? So 4 questions. Oh, and Kay, I think Kay donated as well. I gotta look. Let me look. See if there's any other. You donated? Okay. Yeah. I just haven't looked at the donations. I've had these readings previous, right? So I just haven't gotten into to update the donations yet. So we're waiting for Chita to put her question, Cheta to put her question. Yeah, Kay, I got yours for 1. Yeah, you will be after Elaine, okay? How does Christopher currently feel about you? So I'm going to put you down there, okay? All right, for 1. Perfect. Yeah, you donated after about 14 minutes after Aquileo, okay? Thank you, Coco. So Ace of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles reversed. 3 of Wands. King of Wands. Ace of Swords. And 2 of Cups. So, Miss Cheta, I do believe that they have romantic feelings for you, that they care an awful lot about you. They may not have communicated that in a good way, but they do want to. And maybe this is just, I don't think they're really good at communication, okay? The desire's there, the want to is there, but they're just not really very versed at communication or very good at communication. I do think, though, that it's going to be within a short time, so a week to a month, that you are going to know exactly where you stand, and that they are going to be wanting to spend more time with you. They may ask you to go on a short trip or something like that, okay? I do see that coming up for you with them, okay? So yes, they really care about you romantically. All right, so now we are at Elaine. And Elaine did the first super chat a while ago. And so I'm just going to tack on her second super chat instead of splitting it up. Okay, Kay? So yeah. So we have the crystal ball. In-depth reading. Okay. So just crystal ball. So let's have a look. Okay, Elaine? Oh, and cards. In-depth for your code. No, that's the second one. Crystal ball. Okay, so show me anything for Elaine that we need to know right now. Or she needs to know right now. Okay. Get outside. Really important that you spend some time in nature right now. A W is going to be very, very important for you coming up. It's capital W. I believe it's a capital W. So person, a proper person, place, okay? Or item, you know, thing, but it's a proper noun, right? What else do I see here? Things are moving a little bit slow right now, so I think there's going to be a little bit of a lull time. I don't know if you're taking a holiday or what you're doing, but I do see things being a little bit slow right now, okay? And that's okay. It doesn't always have to be quick. Maybe it's time for you to rest. Maybe it's time for you to just enjoy yourself a little bit, take a little bit of a break, something like that, okay? I also feel there's something going on with one of your bones. So I feel like or somebody you know that's very close to you. So there's a bone kind of issue. So whether you're losing bone density or whether you need to start taking some iron for your bone or something, okay? So I do feel something there needs to be looked after, okay? What else do I see here? Prosperity is definitely in order for you. So there's definite prosperity for you. Come early fall, okay? So definitely come early fall. There's definitely more prosperity than there has been for a while. And I don't feel like it's little pieces coming here and there. I feel like it's a big piece, okay? So yeah, that's very good. Okay, so let's look at your next question. Okay, so your next one is crystal ball and cards in depth for your career. Okay, so crystal ball and cards. So ladies, we are going to close the chat, okay? Coco and Shirley, if you don't mind closing the chat for me, I'd really appreciate it. So we have the Ace of Cups reversed, Three of Swords, and the Lovers reversed, okay? So I don't see any major changes coming right now in your love life. So as far as your career goes, I don't feel like you're losing any love over your career right now. Whatever you're involved in, you like, but you don't love. You're not putting your heart in it, okay? And I believe that it is causing you a little bit more angst than anything else. So there's some stress, there's some anxiety there. You need another opportunity. You need something else, okay? So show me what else is coming up in Elaine's career. You have so much ability that you can just kind of make things happen in your life. I feel like things are going to be good, okay? You're just, like I said, there's just kind of a lull point right now. As far as career goes, there's an A that's very, very important, okay? So there's a capital A here. It's going to be very, very important for you. What else do I see? I feel like you pushed a lot of things in this last year, and you are in a better place or a better confidence place with your career than you have been in a long time. And I believe this is going to continue to grow. So you're not near where you can be, okay? And it will continue to grow. Just keep your options open, okay? So there you go, my dear. Very, very good. So let's see what your third one was up here. There it is. Third, any news coming up for you? All right, let's see. Any other news coming up for you? Whew, I am hot. Oh yes, I didn't see. Let me just see if you want a crystal ball. Okay, I'm just going to use cards. Any other news coming up for you? Wow. Okay, so absolutely. There is an opportunity that's coming up, and you're going to have to decide on that opportunity, okay? It's kind of like it has a good opportunity, but not a quick opportunity. It's kind of like a long burn, okay? So definitely a long burn. Follow your heart with this, okay? Make sure you're listening to your heart. Don't overthink it. If you overthink it, you can ruin things for yourself, okay? Love is good. Love is good. It's great. It's moving forward, and I feel like you're going to be very, very happy. The stability that you want is coming slower than you'd like it, but it's there, okay? So I feel that in your love life or whatever's going on romantically for you, it's going to take a turn and get more serious very, very soon. So I could see something happening before the end of the year to solidify this in a big way, okay? So whether an engagement or whether, I don't know exactly, but there's something coming up, okay? So very, very good. So you have one more question, Elaine, and we'll get to this one, and then Kay is up. So, oh, good. You received a job offer from this M name. Is this a scam? In your gut, it is. There's no company name and whatsoever, just a link to something. Be very, very careful, okay? I will have a look. I want you to be very, very careful. If your gut is telling you it's a scam, okay? Listen to your intuition. I'm telling you guys all the time, listen to your intuition, okay? I'll look and see, all right? So we have the Ten of Swords, which is fear and anxiety, okay? The Four of Cups, stability, emotional stability is turned upside down here, so I don't think that would be good. We also have the Ace of Wands, so a new opportunity is usually the ace the other way, like upside right, and it's a bright, awesome career opportunity. This is reversed, okay? The Knight of Wands. Someone is definitely playing games with you. You have to be strong enough to say no. You have to be strong enough to say, okay, I need a name of your company, I need what you do, I need to be able to look you up, and I need references before I get involved, okay? Then you do some Google searches. Don't just call the numbers they give you. Do some Google searches on them, on the company, on whatever you can find about them. If they can't provide that, walk away, okay? Absolutely walk away. Do not give yourself up to anybody, all right? There's too many scams out there right now. There's just way too many, okay? Looking at those cards, I would walk away. Sometimes if it's too good to be true, it is. You know? And if you're getting that feeling, Elaine, and there's no, like, they're not giving you any reason to believe them either. Okay, so just be careful, Elaine. All right, so Kay, I currently work at YMCA. Okay, what reason, when the time comes, do you see you leaving this job? Oh, okay. Judgment, Knight of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, Three of Pentacles reversed, Queen of Cups, and the King of Cups. Okay. I think if and when you leave that company, okay, so I think if and when you do leave it, it is because you've decided that you've had enough of it, okay? And I think it'll be your choice only. And I do think it will be because you have another opportunity. This other opportunity is going to come from a male. It's going to come from someone that you trust. And it's going to open up an opportunity for you that is better. That is feels more family oriented, feels more small, feels more connected to what you're doing in the whole, okay? So that's what I see there for sure, okay? I just feel that there's so much out there that we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. Leave the door open and love your job for right now, but it's not the love of your life. This job is definitely not the love of your life, okay? So just know that there's more coming for you, and when you do it, it will be on your terms, and it will be your choice, okay? And I think that's fantastic. Does that answer your question, Kay? Thank you, my dear. Okay, Elaine. It's been 4 days. What happened to John? He hasn't called or texted you this week. What the heck's going on there? Thank you for your super chat, Elaine. Okay, so let's see. It's been 4 days. All right. Okay, this is the last one, and then I'm going to read for my moderators. So 6 of Cups reversed, 8 of Pentacles reversed, 4 of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, oh my goodness, and Ace of Pentacles. All these Pentacles. They're all Pentacles except for one, okay? Which is really, really, really very, very strange, okay? I believe he's caught up in something on his own, okay? He's definitely caught up in his life. He's caught up, there's something about around his home environment. There's something about that, okay? It even could be a family member that is causing some, him to have to attend to, okay? Is his father sick, or is his father a male in his life? Is there a male in his life that is very needy? Is that a possibility, Elaine? I mean, I see that that's definitely, this person is around him right now. Maybe it's an expectation. Basically, his mom. Oh, okay. So it's mom. If it's his mom has very masculine energy. She's very demanding. She's very bossy. She's got that masculine energy, okay? He's not happy right now. And I feel like he feels like he doesn't have a choice, okay? So whatever's going on, give him a bit of time. If you don't hear from him soon, send him a short little message. Hey, is everything okay? Miss you. That's it. Walk away, right? That's it. So just remind him you're there, okay? And that's it. But yeah. Thank you so much, Elaine. I appreciate you so much. Okay, so now I'm going to read for my girls. So we have Coco and Shirley who are here. You are so welcome, my dear. Thank you for your donations. Thank you, everybody, for all your donations today and for being here and supporting me and, of course, trusting me with your stuff, right? I just think it's so cool that you do that. And I just hope that I help in a big way. I do my best, And I hope that my experience and my knowledge of the tarot helps you. Alrighty, so now, yes it is. Aw, thank you, my dear. You're so sweet. Okay, Coco and Shirley, go ahead and post your question. Shirley, what are Dee's current feelings and next actions towards you this week? Okay, this week is almost over, so let's have a look. Or maybe we'll extend it to the next week, okay? So Death reversed, 9 of Wands, 10 of Swords reversed, Temperance reversed, Ace of Wands, and King of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah, that's better. So I think Dee likes you, okay? I think he appreciates you. I think he wants to enjoy. He's attracted to you. If nothing else, he's definitely attracted to you, okay? There's definitely passion there and there's desire there. You have to be a little bit careful though, because I'm not sure that he's willing to commit. And I'm not sure that you really want him to. So even though it may feel good and look good right now, you've got to be a little bit careful, okay? He can be a bit of a headache and a bit of a problem. So you want to make sure that you're not allowing him in your life because you know he likes you, right? So you have to like him as well, and for the right reason. So just take this slow, step back a little bit. Passion sometimes is not always the answer, okay? You need to develop more than just the passion. So thank you, Shirley. Coco, you are up, my dear. It's your turn. We must be on for a while because my hand is starting to hurt. Oh yeah, 2 hours. All right. He used to like you. You had a bad fallout, and he said he was so in love with you and wanted to move in. I was like, I want to be friends first for a year. There needs to be a good foundation for sure, but I think what's more important than, being friends for a year first is knowing what happened and how it went wrong, and how can that be rectified. Is it your communication skills? Was it something that he didn't trust or you didn't trust? You have to really explore that and figure out what was the issue and how can we minimize that issue of ever causing such a rift again, right? Or there's no sense. And can that rift be forgiven, or is that like water under the bridge, always waiting to drown you, right? So be careful, okay, Shirley? Okay, Coco, I'm throwing your cards. So we got 2 cards here for you, my dear, that are big ones. All right, we got the King of Swords reversed and the 3 of Pentacles reversed, all right? So what is next for you now to the weekend that I don't see coming or are aware of? Okay, something at home, okay, definitely King of Swords reversed, something at home. Trust your intuition, okay? There is kind of like something is going to be divulged to you that you had no idea about, all right? You want a different deck? I can do that, absolutely. You don't like this deck? Can I use this one? Is this one okay? The animal one? I can get a different one if you want me to. I got lots. Got it. No, it's okay. We'll use a different one, my dear. I don't mind at all. The cards are going to come up as they come up. Okay. So, we have the Knight of Earth, 4 of Fire, 3 of Fire, renewal. So, renewal is, you know, you want to make sure that you are expressing things that need to be expressed and taking credit for the good and letting go of the bad, okay, in yourself and in others. We have the Chariot, we have the Queen of Air. So it's really important that you are talking, that you are expressing yourself. I feel like you're holding back something, okay? There's something you're holding back, and I feel like you are so smart and you are just so full of knowledge and experience and passion for life. And I think that's a really, really good thing, okay? I want you to just be aware that there's some unexpected news coming. It's here as well, okay? That unexpected news is around your home. It's not about work, it's around your home, okay? I do feel like there is stability for you at work. There is stability for you in your passionate life. So in your love life as well, okay? So whatever this is, it's not tearing your life apart, but you're going to be so surprised. So I think it might be something about somebody in your life. So a family member or your son or somebody that's in your life, and you're going to kind of get some news or some knowledge about that, and it's really going to shock you. So whatever this is, you're going to be shocked. And I'm not sure what it is, but don't take it too seriously. That's all I want. That's all I want to say. I don't want you to take it too seriously, okay? Yeah. So whatever, like it's not bad news. I just think it's okay. So it would be. How can I put that? Geez, that's hard to explain, Coco. Okay, so it's not a bad shock. It's not necessarily a good shock. It's just going to be a shock. Like if your mom called you and said she was moving. You know, she was moving 1,000 miles away. That would be a shock. Not necessarily a bad shock for you, not necessarily a good shock for you, but it would be a shock, right? So like that. That's what I mean, okay? Not bad, not good, just a shock, just a surprise, just a like a what the hell, right? Or maybe what the fuck, something like that, but not bad or good, okay? Does that make sense, Coco? That's the best analogy I could think of off the top of my head. So yeah. And I don't think it's you. I think it's somebody in your life. Okay? So, do you, Coco or Shirley, do you want to donate at all? Or can I say good night? Or is it a shock about your home regarding home with your person? It could. I don't think it's bad though, okay? So maybe. Oh, maybe that's what it is. Would you be shocked if he tells you? Would you be really surprised if he just goes ahead and spurts it out and just tells you? Whatever this is, you won't expect it, okay? And it could be something like that for sure. Yes, okay, so that could definitely be it, okay? I mean, you only have a few days to wait, you know? So 4 days at the most, right? Till the week's over, till Monday. So yeah. Been on your mind lately? Yeah. Well, I am going to say goodnight. I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for everything, for being here, Coco and Shirley, for supporting me, helping me, helping me, helping me. I couldn't do this without you guys, okay? I love you guys. Take care. Yeah, I'm going to rest my hand. Yeah, see how red it is? Oh, I don't know. Maybe you can see it here. It's just all red in here. Just, it gets a little sore. And it's like, it's supposed to be soft a little bit, but this is like super hard. It's like, oh, I'm not showing you. I don't know how to do this. It's really, really hard. And it's, yeah, it's just not good, right? So, you can't see it. I'm not very good at that. That's okay, Coco. Okay, my dear. Love you. Take care, okay? Thank you again. Have a good evening. Talk to you soon. Couple of days, okay? Bye for now.